Lunch God, cold coffee. Yeah.
Slam down like Jamtown, we don't pop shots at sundown. I ride around, we stay grinning, they really mad just cause you winning,
What?
But tell me why the fuck are you so extra,
Tell me
why the fuck are you so extra?
Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the Rogue Glam, man. I got a couple young black successful men in the building, man. Look at these guys, man. Look at these faces, man.
It's looking like everybody, man.
All different
Everybody's
colors,
successful.
all different colors. Man. We got light, dark. We got the whole hue, man. The whole spectrum on today, man. We got Mo Hill, we got
Whole
Dex
color
Bray,
wheel.
we got Steve Can, Nin, and we got my man's Paulie the Shrew, man.
Fuck.
Paulie the Shrew in the house, man. This is like I said, RP Big Jew, man. We lost a good one, I think, like 2 weeks ago, a few weeks ago.
It was a couple weeks
We
ago.
all knew Jew in some type of way. So,
Yes.
yeah, it's all good, man. Rest in peace, big dog. This is a Black History episode, man. That's why I got all my brothers, man. From every nation in here right now, man. What's up with y'all? Y'all wanna? Hey, we got live voices on the mic tonight.
Intros.
This morning, whatever. So we need like a safety word, man. Martin, from Martin Luther King. So when we get too crazy, I'm gonna say Martin. We got everybody chill the fuck out, man. All right. Thanks, guys.
Hey,
all right, baby.
I don't even know if it should be some chill. It's our month,
I
baby.
mean, get it in. You right? Get it in, man.
Feel me?
Who says we're aggressive?
We got a lot of We got a lot of strong voices, man. I know everybody got opinion today, so we're gonna let everybody opinion spill out their mouth, man. All right. All right then. I got my nigga Mo in the back too, sipping a little something. Big Mo, what's up, dog?
Mo.
Ad-lib back there.
Split star?
Yo, what's up, baby?
All right, so
I didn't put on. You see that voice? Get
yeah,
it.
Barry White on. Oh, Barry White.
Barry White on.
Baritone.
Hello.
All right, so I wanna just go around the table. Everybody give a quick spill about how they feel about Black History. We'll start with my left side. Paulie the Shrew, the lightest nigga in the building. What's up?
Hey. So for me, Black History, up until recently, before I became quote unquote woke, Black History for me was just giving recognition to all the ones before us who made a impact on the society and culture. So Black History is daily for me, at least now. Because before I thought it was just a month, but then I've learned that we have history more than just what they'll give us, and which makes it something very like. I think we're unlocking new levels of it now that we see how much America doesn't appreciate us. And we're unlocking new levels of Black History Month. That's how I feel about it.
Hey, B. Hey, you light-skinned nigga, man. Hey, you light-skinned niggas, man. I said give it spill, B.
Listen,
That's
I just smoked those, so I'm spilling, but yeah.
Hey, spill. That was deep, though. Lightest nigga in the building. All right, Steve. Steve, you might be the second lightest nigga in the building. Go ahead, baby.
I'm definitely about the second lightest nigga in the building, so I'll take it. It's all good. That's all good. But, honestly, Black History is, just a month for us to just come together as one and just utilize for the ones that passed on and great history and stuff like that. So honestly, I don't really have much to say about it. Honestly, I don't want to go the so-called woke. I'm up, but I ain't that up shit. But shit.
Good morning, baby.
Yeah, but it's just paying homage to the ones that's paved the way for us black folks. You feel me?
Good shit, nigga. There you go. Brother. Good shit, brother.
God damn.
Damn.
Hey, nigga, this, nigga, that. Man. What up, nigga, this, nigga, that. What?
That's pretty much a perfect segue for me.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Black History Month for me.
Yeah.
Big Dex up next. Now,
Introduction?
Now,
He got to
I'm
get an
looking at these
introduction.
two next brothers, man. I can't get the color right, but I'm gonna say y'all tied for the blackest niggas.
Nah.
No, I'm playing. Nah. My man Big Dex, man. Go ahead and let the people know how you feeling, man. Give them your spill, man. I know you got something to say, man.
He definitely do.
I do a totally different spin on this thing here, man.
All right.
Like Black History for me, I remember the struggle, hardship, pain that my people went through to get to where we at today.
Right.
It's light years away from where we were, but we still ain't where we need to be. So
Yes, sir.
for me, I don't really celebrate it.
I don't either.
It just makes me realize, the type of things that we go through, that they've been through for us to go through what we go through today.
Right.
And for me, it just a little realization. It's not really a celebration. I feel like shit, a month.
That's where
Well, we deserve a month.
Yeah, I feel the
So I'm not really.
That's how
yeah.
I feel on that.
So
Every month should be Black History.
Not,
Yeah.
well, I mean, not necessarily
To me.
every month.
American history is Black
Exactly,
history. Nigga, what's
exactly.
up?
Yeah, exactly.
But that's my spill on it.
What's happening, man?
Yeah.
Shit, dog.
That's my spill.
So you wanna give you gonna ride that wave?
Huh? Well, it shouldn't just
Introducing
be-
Mo Hill from up the hill, man. he might be one of the most cultured dudes in the room right now. Only
No
because
doubt.
Here we go.
my man like to hunt for the snow.
Here
man.
we go.
And I'm not saying he sleep with the colonizers, which I don't call him that, but my man's like the double dip is dipping. Nah, you good, bro. I love interracial relationships.
Nah, my whole thing on it is like it shouldn't just be. I feel like everybody comes out whenever February hit to say, "Oh, Black History this, Black History that," but where were you the other 11 months? That's my whole thing on it. Like, were you still on the whole Black History thing then, or you just doing it for the culture?
For them, their culture.
So I got a big question for y'all then, man. So I'm probably gonna be the only one on this side. I don't know. Can Black people be racist, man?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Oh, okay.
I think
Okay. Hold on.
No.
Of course.
All right, so Dex, why do you think Black people can't be racist, bro?
Please, I want to.
What's your definition of racism first? Because I
Let
know
me define it.
everybody's
Let me-
definition.
let me
is
define
different.
it.
It's a fine line between racism and being prejudiced.
I get that.
Yeah.
So
Can it be racist though? Like,
no,
because they say only way racism can occur is when a person in power, right? Wait, was it like hold on? So racism is
Because I feel like everybody's
Exclusions.
definition on racism is different. Not everybody, but a lot of
there's
people's definition.
I ain't look it up.
Racism is different.
Can you look up? Can you do it? Or want me to do it?
Because isn't
Yeah.
my definition was racism was I thought that you had to think that your race is superior over other races.
But you have to be in power. You have to have a position of power.
Exactly.
That would be-
Well, you don't need a position of power to be a racist because that's all about excluding. Like,
Well,
you
the
could-
actual definition is that though.
go ahead, pull it up.
Yeah, I just found it. So definition of racism is prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against someone of a different race based on belief that one's own race is superior. Okay. Okay, well,
exactly, and that's why I said that Black people can be racist.
can or can't? Can't.
Can't.
You said can't.
Okay.
Cannot.
That's why I was wondering why.
I-21?
We can't
You can't.
we can't be racist, man. We're not looked at as the superior race, which
Are we though?
No, we're not looked at as the superior race.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're the superior being, but our people don't understand that. You know, we seek acceptance and we seek for people to want to understand us versus people making people. We seek for people to give us a pass rather than just taking it.
Yeah.
I get that.
We don't feel entitled as a people, and that's why we can't be considered racist. If you just read the definition, it's like it's a superior being. If you look at any white person you've ever walked around or been around, they look down on you. You know, stereotype you.
Yeah.
They could look at me and or any dude, you know, accomplished Black man, he could look like he could be a governor.
Yeah.
And if he is in his, you know, regular civilian clothes, they gonna think he a thug and don't even really know him. But when people, how many Black people you know when they look at white people, they automatically think, oh, they must have a little money, or they must do this, they must do that.
I think we programmed from that. We got programmed.
Exactly.
I think racism probably started from when they seen us like genetically and just physically.
Yeah.
They were afraid of us, right? But they knew they can destroy us mentally, right? They knew they could break us down and
The psychological
they could fuck
warfare
us.
it's already been won, man.
But physically, like just attributes.
No way.
I think, and this is not me being prejudiced. This is just from this is from what I see. We just physically superior.
Science backs us.
In a lot of ways, yeah. In a lot of ways, we're just built better to survive on this earth better than a lot of fair skinned people, bro. Because
But I mean-
even with just life,
Yeah.
the sun can kill a white. Now I sound like I'm on some Malcolm X shit.
We got
but,
melanin.
You know,
Melanin,
if they
Malcolm
sit-
X.
if they sit in the
Be on
sun,
Malcolm X shit.
they sit
that
in the sun
aggressive?
too long.
Yeah,
They
for
sit in the
real.
sun too long. It's a wrap, right? I mean, if you white enough, even our lighter shade Black people, if the sun will destroy them. But the sun feeds us, gives us energy. The melanin, it feeds us. You know what I'm saying? But this is also me. I'm the type I don't like separation in nobody, right? I'm on some everybody is equal. We all only different because we all, some of us were closer to the equator, some of us were farther. We all the same motherfucker, right?
MLK Junior.
Nah, man. I'm just saying, bro. I don't like separation, man. And I feel like some of our people now, right? I feel like some niggas will use the black card too quick, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes we never deserve to get shot. We never deserve to get discriminated against. We don't deserve none of that shit.
Yeah.
But niggas gotta take responsibility for what they fuck up. Sometimes you put yourself in positions for white people to easily be like.
I've also
You
seen a
know what
lot
I'm saying?
of black people bring down other black people though.
That too.
And I'm like,
crabs
come
in
on,
the,
man.
Crabs in the barrel,
Yeah.
bucket, a case, whatever the fuck they in, man. It's hard for some people, some black people to support other black people.
That's just the side effect of what they instilled in us hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
You know, they made us feel inferior. You know, they made us look down on ourselves and blame each other versus uplifting each other.
Yeah.
That was part of Jim Crow, you know. Once you control the mind, you control the body.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why, we could physically outdo them in any way.
Yeah.
But they've already won the war because they have our minds trapped. You know, they have us thinking that, you know, we're not capable of doing like say for instance, like with the military, like you're like be all you can be. Like I've never understood that.
Yeah,
like
Paul.
what do you mean? Be all I can be.
They
You
are
know what I
just as
mean?
racist in there as anywhere else. And you know what's really messed up is that for me, you know, like, yeah, there's that black racism, but just not even that. The military was created by whites. You should see how they treat these interpreters. They treat these Iraqi guys like ass, and they talk about them so like it's almost real time watching them do blackface to another culture. Like they be mocking the fuck out of these people, but then they're like, yeah, here's a badge, here's a medal, here's some, you know, you can stay in the U.S. longer, and they hold that over their heads. But you know, like there's Latino, that like the whole black versus Mexican, like it's still the white one is still there. Like it's all different kinds of fight. It ain't no brotherhood in there.
Quick little sidetrack. I know I want to stay inside, like just talking about the culture and all that. But it's crazy, United States, right? We'll call Muslim terrorists, right? We'll call them terrorists. They'll bomb us a couple times, but we fucking literally do surprise bombings on these niggas in Libya, Afghanistan. We bombed the fuck out of them. We've killed way more innocent people than they've killed of our people. In the end of the day, who's the real terrorist, right? Anyways, nigga, like I was saying,
what? We be going
I
in
feel
there
like-
fucking up their whole
I feel like
like
as black
system.
people, man, we gotta. I feel like this time of like, you know, the world in this century right now, like where we at right now in this time, this, you know, this present spot, motherfucker. The black unity is way bigger than what it used to be. People still act like we battling each other. I mean, in a lot of places we are, but that's because
It's progress though. That's
Yeah.
gonna happen. We have to build from where we started, which
Yeah,
is
we
this
come a
fucked
long
up
way.
system that we have.
like, let's stop using crutches. We don't need crutches no more. I feel like we strong enough to stand on
Yeah.
our own. We don't need no more help.
It's not that we need crutches. We deserve them.
Yeah, that too.
We was placed at a disadvantage from the start.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not a big
Handicap.
believer in making handicap. I'm not a big believer in making excuses, but give us what you owe us. I mean, we had everything taken away from us. Technically we're not supposed to be here.
Black
Right.
Wall
We
Street
didn't
might have
ask
been the
to be
biggest.
here.
We didn't ask to
Black
be
Wall
here.
Did
Street,
not
the
ask
burning
to
of
be.
Black Wall Street might have been the biggest terrorist attack ever,
Yeah.
nigga. They came Black Wall Street, tore it down, bro. Burnt it to the ground and murdered people, bro.
Exactly.
Murdered families, dog.
If you think about it, you know,
That's a part of
no
history
offense
that's
to
scary as
you
fuck,
know
bro.
your no offense to you know who you deal with, but
Maurice Hill?
colonizers
It's not on purpose.
White.
man. It's not on purpose.
since the beginning of time, they've enslaved people, taken people's ideas and claimed them as their own, earned credibility on the sweat of other cultures' backs, not just blacks,
Yeah.
but several cultures. The Indians, you know, Christopher Columbus, he discovered.
He didn't.
Heard that nigga had all kinds of Yeah, he might be the one that brought syphilis to the He might have been the nigga brought
Oh.
syphilis to
Yeah.
the state.
Like I tell people all the time, bro. If
Hey.
like people
Niggas on
think
fire.
that they brought us over as slaves, they brought over scientists, doctors, you know, intellectuals, people who were smart, our people, and they learned from us. They have medicines and stuff like that. They stole that shit from Indians when they got here.
Spices and all that.
Spices, all that.
Yeah.
Like, them people was sick.
Pepper.
Like, like, bro,
I used to run the world, nigga.
this shit is really deep. Like I said, you know, like you started off, you said physically, you know, genetically, they can't touch us.
Yeah, they had guns. They lucked up.
But yep,
They lucked up, nigga.
they lucked up on that front. But once they were figured out, once you control the mind, you can control the masses.
You know what controls the mind? Religion.
Religion.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that.
It was in my
Religion.
throat.
Nah, for real.
Wait, but
Religion.
What?
wait, but Steve, how you feel about that though? Like, what's your take on it?
I'm listening.
It's too
I'm,
deep.
I'm just,
You're not too young to put it in.
it's too deep for my blood, man. Honestly, I'm just taking all this shit in, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm just taking all this shit in at once, and it's just crazy.
I mean, it's just a mind state, bro, that you hit, though.
Because when you sit back and you just get, you know, all points of view, you know, you kind of, you know,
You make your own.
You make your own. You feel me? So it's just sitting back, and I'm getting all of it from everybody, and it's just freaking crazy.
And I don't want
So,
this podcast to come off as no. This is a pro-black,
Yeah.
not an anti-white
Right,
podcast.
right.
I'm just I'm for my people. I'm for everybody, really. But
We are
I gotta
black.
be. I gotta be for my people first.
Yes.
No, then
Already.
then I can look out for everybody else. But I gotta
Exactly.
take care of my family.
Right.
We all
I
family.
got white partners, you know,
Yeah, I
that
know
I
white
never
people,
that I
man.
never had ever in my life until my adult life.
Yeah.
I got white partners that I know will come, you know, save my life if I need them to. They'll risk their own to save me. So I'm not racist from that front, but I know it exists. I'm not naive about it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's good people out here. Just like, you know, I hate cops, but I know all cops ain't bad.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's just a part of reality. You can't. But a lot of people, they go around and thinking like they're just naive. You know, you don't get it. Like everybody gets a fair shake, or he looks at you just the way he looks at someone else. That's not reality. Like with no race.
Yeah.
You just said something that was just a really good point. You know, we got to start looking out for each other first. Take this for instance. When you go if you ever took your girl to a nail shop, who have you ever seen anybody but an Asian working in the nail shop?
Nah.
Have you?
They take care of you.
They take care of each other.
Yeah.
Go to a convenience store.
Like within the family.
Go to a convenience store.
The
How many
Indians.
convenience stores have you seen other than Indians or Afghan, whatever they coach you? How many convenience stores have you been in and seen people working in there other than them?
That's what I was.
They take
man.
care of their people first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you go to big corporations, the top of those big corporations, they pass it when the grandfather own it. They pass it down to their sons. He pass it down to his sons. He pass it down to his
That
sons.
shit's already in order.
It's already established. It's generation. It's generational wealth. It's just they just taking care of each
Keep it
other.
in the family.
Black people are the only race that'll say, I ain't trusting this nigga. I'm finna go hire this white boy. I know he gonna get it done. Let me go get these Mexicans. I know they
Yeah.
gonna take care of it.
Facts.
We don't take care of each other.
Fuck no.
And that's my problem.
Yeah.
And we can get into that. That's a segue into my Malcolm X Martin Luther King argument. But I'm gonna let you take care of your show, baby.
Nah,
I mean,
baby,
I want
it's everybody's show
to. I want
right
to
now.
add
Yeah.
into what he's saying is that our thing is that we have to, now that we're aware of how fucked we were in the system, we're working to like combat that system. And there's some of our brothers and sisters that are trapped in that, or trapped in some kind of like ruse or whatever. And what we have to do is stop ostracizing each other and saying like, see, that's why this happening to you. That's instead of doing that, we need to say, okay, how can I help you? Yeah. No facts. Like we gotta start helping each other, but we've been taught to not help each other. That's what we're struggling with. So it's there, but it's not like there. We just have to go out of our way and get uncomfortable with getting people back to that level where we got to be.
It's just really and truly. I mean, from my point of view, from just seeing this shit, honestly, our race is just totally fucked up. Like
Yeah.
we hate on each other so much, man, and it's crazy. If we actually come together and do some shit, we can tear this bitch up. But
That's how they want it. It's called, you know, the technical term for that, self-hate.
yep,
Yes.
yep.
We've
That's
been
how they
poisoned.
want it.
But
They've been poisoning our stream for so long.
But
It's hard to
we-
come back, clean it up.
Yeah, but
And
we-
the damage is just so bad, right?
we
You
bring
plant bad apples, what does it do?
Shit,
Boil
all
the
these
bunch.
guys gonna
Yep,
spoil the bunch.
boil the bunch,
Yeah.
boil the
That's
bunch.
what they do. That's
You're
the
right.
game.
Yeah.
But we bring each other down every goddamn day. It's just crazy, man. Like
Don't
it's
even
just,
know it.
It's just
It's subtle.
it's like you hate on the motherfucker for no reason, man. It's just ridiculous. So
Yeah.
it's beyond me, man.
So I mean, segue a little bit. Who is? This is actually Maurice Hill's question, man, because he came up with this one, man. It ain't no snowboarding shit though.
Nah,
He asked me a good question.
We was sitting out there, and I basically asked him. I was like, "Who do you think Black History Month is for? Do you think it's for us, or do you think it's for other people who don't know about us?
I think
if you know what I mean.
I think it's for the fair skinned people to feel better about what they've done
You
to
see
the
what I'm
black
saying?
culture.
That's my whole spiel.
Yeah.
They're like, okay,
That's
they're like,
why
okay,
I
we
brought
fucked up. Look here. Take this this month
take
and
this
just
month,
celebrate
just
yourself.
Yeah.
celebrate it. Although it's the
Like,
shortest month of the
it's the
motherfucking
Band-Aid.
year.
Yeah. Hey,
Exactly.
man, let
Although
me
it's
put a
like
band-aid
right
over this
here.
gash
Oh,
in your
yeah.
fucking beat.
And shut
You
the
know what?
fuck up. Be
Yeah.
happy, bitch.
Yeah.
You gotta you know what? You got a compound fracture. You know what? But let me just put a
tape
Band-Aid
over
on
that.
top.
Yeah. Not even some tape
Yeah,
over
man.
that
You know, it's a fucking Band-Aid.
Put some plate over that shit,
Bro.
for fun, man.
We need more than that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
we do.
not
40
good
acres in a mule, baby. Like I
So
did
you
y'all.
think,
Like,
you think they should
straight
be
up.
paying black people restitution, bro? I feel like that's a bad idea.
and
though.
see, no. Their restitution to us is affirmative action.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't even count because that shouldn't even count as that helps us, but it shouldn't count as respirations. You know what I mean? Like, who technically, quote unquote, owns the universities?
Oh yeah,
Rich
white people.
white men,
yeah,
right?
white people.
Except HBCU.
If that's why I'll ask would be if we didn't have affirmative action. If UT wasn't forced to have affirmative action, bro, they percentage of black students was like 4%. Like, bro,
My girlfriend,
University of
is
Texas.
she told me this.
Black,
Yeah, this
what
is-
Killer Mike said, we don't even, affirmative action was no good. He said segregating shit was actually bad for the black community. He made a good point. He said if we put all our money into black colleges and keep it like that.
Did you watch
it's
that,
the-
by the way?
Yeah, that's why I got
Yeah, that
he
shit was
said,
really good.
He said we put into minds that you got to go to a big university like Texas State. Nigga, we got HBCUs that's gonna give you the same education, right? Gonna put you with your families, man. Gonna put you in an environment where you're comfortable, so you don't gotta fucking morph into some shit that you not. We put all our resources and all our money into HBCUs. We can make them as big as Yale. We can make them as big as fucking Harvard. You know what I'm saying?
So, not to call you out of your shit.
I mean, yeah. All right, come on, get me on.
You know, but you kind of contradicting yourself. His statements earlier
What's that?
was, we need to, you're more on the fair shake side. Okay, you Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
I'm Malcolm X.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
You Gandhi.
Fuck Gandhi, man.
You're
Yeah.
Gandhi.
Nah, fuck Gandhi ain't like
And
black
I'm
people.
Marcus Garvey.
Right? Fuck no, man.
Yeah, no.
Bro, Gandhi was a weirdo.
I'm talking about
his
I'm
beliefs,
talking
how he
about
call
his
it.
beliefs,
Yeah,
not
fuck
his
that.
personal shit. Nigga was weird nigga. But
I know I can't just.
you contradicting yourself.
Only
baby.
as far as education, I said we shouldn't. No. On second, nah. As far as education, we put all our like I said, take care of us first. So white people should be able to get into black colleges. That's fine, bro. But we should stop telling our black people, right? Nah. We start telling our black people that you got to go to Yale and Harvard and fucking Wisconsin and shit to get a good education when there's great education that like
That's what
I think
America
that-
perceives as success, though. That's why.
because
That's the
we've
reason.
made
That's
that
the problem.
we've made
That's the
like
reason.
that though.
Because the
Who's
people
we?
on the head of these
Who's we though?
Nigga, us man.
Them.
Nigga,
How?
How? If you had kids, you would tell them to go to HBCU? Because Prairie View had a fake ass, like a fact, some fun fact around that there's more STDs at Prairie View A&M.
yeah, Harvard, yeah.
When that's not true, nigga. That's not true at all, motherfucker. Every college got STDs. What we talking about?
STDs don't have anything to do with
It did, so people would stay away from Prairie View. They be like, oh no, Prairie View ghetto, Prairie View nasty. TSU is nasty as fuck. I ain't going there. I ain't going to fucking, what's that, Charleston? What's that? It's another black college out there. I'm not going.
FAMU.
Yeah, what is
FAMU, Florida A&M.
That's a black college.
Hell yeah. It go down at FAMU.
Yeah, like they would, or like Morehouse. Well, Morehouse is actually like a big. People fuck with Morehouse. That's like a hierarchy college for black people.
one
But-
mentioned
But
that you
people would
see
shit on other HBCUs, calling them ghetto when they never been. They just heard some fucking rumor that somebody got raped or somebody got a whole bunch of STDs.
Man, that shit happens at Harvard, Yale, everywhere, just
point.
covered up.
Yeah.
I think about the students who go there. Rich. Most of the time, they come
So-
from high class, wealthy families.
Yeah, they fancy.
They're gonna
I
sit
knew a
there.
lot of rich
A lot of
black kids at
motherfuckers
Prairie
is
View.
dumbasses, but they got the money to go to that particular school. But if you think about it, the reason it's that way because if you look at all the major corporations, you know, how many blacks you know own hospitals, own these big pharmaceutical companies.
It gotta
these
be
big,
some, bro.
but it's not a lot. It's a monopoly.
That's
know what
all
I
it
mean?
is.
They control it. So if they see me, I come from TSU, valedictorian, and this person finished last in their class at Harvard, he's perceived smarter than I am.
Yes.
So they will look at him and give him the position first because TSU doesn't have that kind of credibility. You know why TSU don't have that kind of credibility?
Community
Because it's a historically black university.
It's an open campus.
Harvard
Ugly as fuck.
is
underrepresented.
considered
It
a
is ugly as fuck.
prestigious university.
Right.
You know what I mean? Since it was open. And that's the problem. It's systematically set up to where we are at a disadvantage. No matter how good we do, we have to go to their colleges and outperform them. You know, a particular black females are double minorities.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for
Double
saying
minority.
that. Thank you for saying that.
Especially in the corporate world.
You said how?
Because they're black
And they're
and
women.
they're women.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's
Stop
two-
applying to white-owned corporations and bring your smart ass to a black-owned corporation.
How many are? That's what
Bro,
I go back
there's-
to. my
He's
nine-
saying
wait,
we're
wait,
limited.
wait,
Okay,
wait.
now
Saying
give me a
we're
second.
Hold up,
Now,
Martin.
can I please? Can I?
Go ahead.
So where are we getting this limited shit from? Now, this could be us just not knowing. There could be tons of them, but we don't really got no facts on. When we say limited, you don't got a number, right? Because we don't know. I'm gonna look it up right now, but we saying limited, right?
Go
It could
ahead.
be
I'll
it
look
could
it
be
up.
thousands of that. What we black on what? Black
Well,
on,
wait.
Did
Not
you
that
watch,
they're.
remember that first episode of?
I'm finna just look black-owned pharmaceutical companies.
But do you? So you're saying like that they have to apply to like black companies and shit? Like, is that what you're saying?
I'm saying, do your research before you apply for a job, which is it's easy because this is the age of technology. So you can look up shit. Google gives you everything you want to know, nigga. Like information's out there, so she can look up where she want to go. If you don't want to work under a white CEO, bro, you could be all right. You can find somewhere that's black owned. There's so many black owned businesses. now, I
How
feel
big
like
is
you do it.
America?
Huh? Shit, nigga, I don't know.
I was gonna
Right?
say.
Are we still
Right?
50 states,
Yeah.
man? We got
What
53.
what I'm saying
We
is,
still 50.
from what I brought up, and not even
We still
clicking
fit.
on and reading in depth,
Yeah.
it's only 5 major black-owned pharmaceutical companies in America.
Okay, now think how big a big farm is though. Big farm is one thing, right? So there being 5 black-owned pharmaceutical companies, that's still huge though.
How many
These
blacks
are the
in
umbrella
America?
though.
I'm finna see this. How many blacks?
That's the umbrella, right?
How
Pharmaceutical
many
companies are
blacks
huge,
in
bro.
America?
It depends on where we at, I guess.
Also, you have to know what are those black pharmaceutical companies? They could be huge. What does it say?
All right, if it's only 5,
Yeah.
and it's 37 million blacks who live in America, so you got to take out of that 37 million,
Do the math.
What?
Well, it's probably a small percentage, not even 1%, probably less than 1%
Yeah.
that even go to school to have the mental capacity to even work at a pharmaceutical
Why you do that?
company.
Why you
No,
do that
no,
to
'cause-
us though? Why you do
but
that?
You can
No.
look at the white people, not all white people, man. I know some dumbass
I
white
know.
motherfuckers.
I know, but
some
look,
black
listen,
white people, too.
but listen to what
What
you
the
just
fuck?
said. Listen to what you
For
just
real.
said now. Listen to what you said. You said, I'm sure there not a lot. Look, that's self-hate right there.
No,
man.
that's
It could be-
not. It's not self-hate.
What is that?
It's reality. Everybody
That's
doesn't have the
that's
mental
a sad
capacity
reality
to work in
part.
that field.
Okay, but you're assuming that
Do
the
you
ones
do?
that
Are
do
you dumb?
not.
No,
huh?
listen. Are you dumb?
I mean, shit, compared to who?
No, but I'm saying, are you dumb?
I would say I'm not dumb.
Okay,
but there's smart motherfuckers
But
that
do
think
you
I'm-
feel like you are able to go work at a pharmaceutical company and do everything they ask you to do?
I mean, it's not, I mean, yeah.
No, no, no,
I guess.
no,
everything they ask you to do.
Yeah, I guess.
everything.
I don't. I didn't finish.
But
fucking
that's what
college.
I'm saying.
Yeah, that's just me
That
though.
doesn't mean you're dumb. That
He's
just means
saying
you're stronger in other fields.
It means you're
That's what
under-
I'm not calling
in the whole
anybody
mental
dumb.
Black
capacity.
people,
Wait,
so black people
no.
might not just be interested in pharmacy. Like that might be
Exactly.
But that might not even
Yeah.
that might just be black people not passionate about pharmaceutical companies.
But I'm
though.
not saying they're
It's
dumb.
not like they're
It's-
not getting the opportunity.
It's not self-hate. I'm not saying they're dumb. It goes what you said. It goes into interest.
Yeah.
It goes in what your what your strong suit is. It plays into all of that. It's not calling
There's
anybody
plenty of black nurses,
dumb.
plenty of black doctors, but that doesn't mean that we not getting a fair shot in pharmacy though.
We're not.
We gotta go. We gotta come in
We don't
prepared
have.
with
We
that.
don't have any fair shake. We don't have a.
We had to me and you had to do research and come back with that because we don't got no real facts.
It's
like
no
that.
real.
it's
It's
just
no.
fact.
It's no
That's a
real.
fact,
It's
though.
no real research.
That's a big fact.
What's the fact? What's the
supports
fact?
that.
About our underrepresentation in any career field.
But what I'm saying is we got to come here with
I like the
actual
way you put that,
numbers.
definitely.
We are
But-
literally coming in here with really no knowledge of how
No
big
knowledge.
the black imprint on pharmacy is right now. We
No,
assuming,
we're just
bro.
talking about pharmacy though. We're not even talking about
that's what I'm
agriculture
saying,
and about
brother.
construction, about shit we need.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying we don't have real numbers though.
Right.
Hey, how y'all doing? It's Mo. I'm coming off the couch, but
Off the
I
couch.
was
in
gonna,
this
yeah,
hole.
Mo Diggs. I was gonna say, how about we just invest more into that company, the pharmaceuticals,
saying, bro.
and then they can branch out. The bigger
what I
they get,
said.
we can branch out,
That's what I
and we
said.
can be our own. You know
If
what I'm
women
saying?
would stop going to white, if you get out of college you want to be a pharmacist and you're black, research where you're applying. Pick a black place. And pick a black owned pharmacy.
It
bro,
cannot be that easy though.
It's not.
But it's not.
not.
But
I'm a
that's,
black-
and that's the part of us, nigga.
No, it's
Everything
not.
not easy. It's not easy. Don't do it.
black woman in Atlanta.
Right.
I'm
Booming.
going to
Black
go.
women are killing
No,
I'm a black woman in Atlanta,
But don't
and I'm
say
going
that.
to
You
go
don't know
apply
that.
to the only black pharmaceutical company in California. What's the amount of blacks in California?
Small.
It doesn't make sense.
So what? So don't
to
apply.
out there.
So don't apply.
Don't apply.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, give us our fair shakes in the white ones.
Give
It don't
us
matter. Our fair shake.
If there's no black people applying, what kind of fair
There
shake
are
do you
black
want?
people that are applying.
We don't know that.
We do know that.
But we
No, we
do-
don't, bro.
Do you believe that every pharmaceutical company has no black people apply? Think what you're saying.
Bro, we don't have no actual facts of who applying
They
nowhere.
are applying.
We have facts. We
How
have
many facts do you have?
Bro, I don't have none, so I'm not assuming anything. I don't know shit.
Hey, Polly, he got the facts on
Right.
the white folks, but no facts on the black folks.
Y'all niggas
So we can assume that white folks are applying, but we
No.
can't assume that black folks are applying.
Did I say that?
That's what
But
he
you-
said.
but-
No,
What?
wait.
You said that-
When I
I'm
say
gonna
black
tell the
folks,
engineer.
listen.
No.
When I say
Mo, did I
black
say
folks,
that?
say we don't
Mo.
got no facts.
Mo, did I
Hold
say that? Did I say? Only thing I've said this whole time.
It's not that you said it. It's
No,
not that
listen.
you said it. It's
Hey,
that what you
Martin,
said. It's
Martin,
what you said implies what you're saying.
Martin, guys. I never said there's more white people applying nowhere. We can listen to it back. I'll ask him to find the clip.
That's
and
not
post
what,
that shit.
That's not what we care about.
No. What I'm saying is none of us have any actual facts on what we think we know, right? I've never said white people apply nowhere more. All I'm saying is maybe if all black pharmacists out of college will put all their applications into black-owned pharmacies.
just
But
do
you
shit
also
would
got to
change,
think
man.
about how many people get accepted in
Yeah,
schools
no,
also.
because black people still
into
turn black
big
people
school.
down.
You know how many black people HBCUs accept?
I
Nigga,
understand that.
You let anybody
Everybody
in,
in.
bro.
That is correct.
TSU it's free admission. It's open admission.
That's my point. We stop telling kids, bro. You got to go to. I mean, technically, in
No,
the world
but
today,
okay,
if you
so-
if you get out with a fucking graduate diploma, whatever from,
I get what
Texas,
you're
you gotta-
saying,
yeah.
but what Dex was just got through saying was if he was valedictorian in a smaller school
Okay.
versus being last
Okay.
in a higher school, like a Yale or
Got you,
Stanford or
okay,
whatever,
yeah.
they would look at that versus looking at the lower school of
Okay.
being valedictorian.
Now, also
you
what
would have
Dex
to
said-
work harder
Yeah. Okay.
from that point.
Also, what Dex said at the beginning was black people not applying themselves. So shit's gonna be hard. We understand that, right?
It's
we
hard regardless.
Hold on. Okay, no, but for black people, we know it's hard, right? So are we gonna stop doing the shit? We
No.
know it's gonna be hard. So just because it's hard doesn't mean you
that's
shouldn't
when
go
lazy
try.
comes in the
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, bro, he has a point when he says black people don't got a fair shake. We're not gonna get a fair shake. We gotta stop waiting for fucking niggas to give us a fair shake. We gotta take our fair
He
shake.
didn't- he
nigga.
didn't
I
say
said
anything about
take.
waiting
I'm Malcolm
for no
X.
handout.
I know, but
Malcolm X.
he said we need our fair
I'm
shake.
Malcolm X.
We-
I said take.
But he still said take. He still you
Okay,
gotta
so take it by applying to black-owned pharmacies,
I
motherfucker.
get that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Martin,
What am I saying?
Martin.
This is a
Martin.
I'm
called him Martin,
I'm
you know.
Martin before he got
That's
shot,
the word,
nigga.
that's the word,
I'm
that's
Martin
the
before he got
Martin,
shot. He
Martin.
said JFK.
No, he
ain't
said
stick
Martin.
to
Martin,
Martin.
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 Fuck that.
Hey, okay, that's a
This
good
is your word.
segue, man.
That
That's a
is.
good segue.
Right.
How do you feel about Martin Luther King?
As far as what?
Period. Give your opinion.
And wait, one more
About-
thing.
Go ahead.
Good.
Before We're gonna do another episode. We're gonna come here and study. We're gonna come here with some numbers. Then we're gonna talk about this shit again.
That's
Ain't no-
fine.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm
That
gonna be
is
on your
okay.
ass too.
That's
Hey,
fine.
come on.
On your ass.
You gonna have to. I'm gonna show y'all niggas.
That's fine.
All right, my bad. I mean, brothers. I'm gonna show y'all, brothers. See, that's
Yeah,
the crab in the barrel
that's
shit.
Stuff, hey, that's
Crabs
stuff,
in the barrel.
Hey, you the one-
Crabs
you the one
in a
that
barrel.
black people ain't getting the fucking
what-
jobs. Hey,
Wait,
Hey,
wait.
call me God, King, baby. Nah,
I said black people getting high. You said they not. I
ain't say that, baby.
Go ahead.
No, I mean Martin Luther King had his vision was undeniable, and what he did is what he did. But like, also, I'm not saying he's like this God level being. Like
He would have been. They didn't kill him.
Well,
Destroyed.
yeah, but they like he had his vision and they destroyed it, and he was like our prophet that they shot down. So that's how I feel.
It's funny because
Like, he
the
got
niggas
silenced.
around Martin that got him killed. The niggas close to him were
Well,
with the,
but
there
see-
was FBI informants that got
Well,
Martin
but see,
King murdered.
the way that works is just how the systematic thing kills us every time. Is that we'll build our community, but then it'll be those ones that get strayed off, and then they'll snake their brother. That happens.
So understand, like, we gotta stop thinking. I know niggas gonna fuck each other up. Brothers gonna fuck each other up.
You can say
that's part of
niggas,
life.
that's our word. That's for us.
All right,
Can't
but
nobody else say
I wanna
that shit.
stray
That's
away.
ours.
I wanna
That's
stray away.
ours.
Okay,
You
I
can't
go
be
there.
Mexican or white saying nigga, but you can be us and say
All right,
nigga.
different
That's our
that's
shit.
a different conversation.
No, that's
But
a fact. That's
okay.
just
You
laying
want to
that
talk
out
about
there.
that, or you want to talk what you?
Nah,
talking
I'm just putting that out there.
All right, so
You don't have to say sorry for saying niggas. That's all.
I just don't want to say it no more, motherfucker. You can't police my speech. We
Gotta
talked about this
Expand
shit.
your
Man.
vocabulary, baby.
All right,
Yeah,
what I
you
was
can do
saying
that
was,
too.
we got to get that out of our mind that every black person we fuck with gonna snake us. If we all just put some faith in each other, niggas gonna take L's, man. It's gonna happen.
I
But if we
also
put-
think-
we put all our faith
I
in
want to
each
say
other,
something
bro.
after Maurice.
I also think it comes from like your background and your upbringing. Because if you've been around people who, that done you wrong time after time after time, at one point you just like, all right, fuck this. I'm gonna do my own thing.
I want to take a further even shot and just say that I think we need to relearn what the community part of being a community is, because being part of a community is forgiving, and then like getting somebody reintroduced to the culture, like, hey, we forgive you, come back, don't exile, because what we do is exile, and it's like, oh, you dating a white bitch, exile.
So
we
gotta get back.
Well, no, I'm saying no. What I'm saying.
Be Dex?
So look, so what I want to say.
Damn it.
So he's on Dex side. Malcolm X shit. Malcolm X shit.
What I
man.
say is that we gotta forgive. We gotta learn how to
Dex look
forgive
right to
first.
his left.
because-
Y'all think
No, no,
divide?
let me-
divide and conquer is how they gonna beat us.
let
man.
me be
short.
y'all think-
I'm gonna be short. I'm gonna be
Let-
really
let me
short.
get- let me
I'm gonna
get-
just let me just say this. Let me just say this. We just gotta be able to forgive better. That way, there won't be this whole like I'm worried about a nigga snaking me. You'll forgive him and teach him why that's not the way.
Well, you also just said fuck white
That's not gonna help in the business world, forgiving and just come back. Nah, that's how you.
It
screw
ain't like
over.
that, but it's how we forgive and when we forgive.
Also
We gotta
just
work
said-
on that.
You also just said if a nigga fucks with a white girl, fuck.
I said that whenever somebody fucks with a white girl, yes, I said that we do that.
So all right, this is where the table gets split at, right?
No, but you heard what I said.
No,
though, right?
y'all are more like an extreme way of
You know, I wasn't.
No,
I wasn't
no,
talking
no,
about my
no,
personal,
let me-
right?
let me-
I said
let
that
me-
we say that the culture says that if some black people date a white woman, the culture says "fuck you, get out of here." That happens.
You agree with that?
I didn't say I agree. I'm telling you that happens.
That's what happens. It is what
Yeah,
happens. Listen,
it is.
Just like
You can't defeat
when
that.
Yeah,
I could grow up with you my whole life, you become a police officer, I start feeling some type of way about you. You come to the barbecue like this, look at this law ass nigga.
Yeah, but if you know,
But no, but
right?
I'm
I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. That's how our people are. But
Yeah.
Cause we damaged.
just
man.
like you said,
That's just
Just
how
like
it
what
is.
you said, we are damaged.
It's fucked
It's
up.
like we lost it.
how it is.
Psychological warfare, Jim Crow fucked us. I'm telling you now. But like you said divide and conquer.
that's what they doing to us.
That's what they did to us.
Did
That's what Martin Luther
still doing
King
it to us.
did to us.
No,
No. Listen.
You right.
Let me
No,
go
no,
into this.
no,
Let
Martin,
me finish.
Martin, I wanna know
Let me
where he's going.
finish.
Go ahead, Dex. Martin.
Let me Martin Luther King did this to us. You know, he was an integrinist. He wanted support from the other races. He made it feel like we needed support from the other races to become what we needed to become, to be great, you know, to be what we needed to be.
And Malcolm fell.
Listen.
Martin, my bad.
Which handicapped us. We just finished talking about having our own pharmaceutical companies, you know, having our own corporations. We didn't talk about banks, but we need to have our own banks, you know, our own colleges.
Yeah, we do need our
all of that
for real.
shit.
We have them.
Honest, no, we don't have them as
Fargo,
we don't have them
but
as
they
the
are
way
out
we
there.
should have them.
right.
Malcolm X, he wasn't totally for segregation, but he was all about building ourselves up, looking out for self first, our people. We don't need them. We're just as smart. We're just as intelligent. We're just as
Everything they are.
we're everything we are. We are the superior being.
Hold on, time out.
Everybody.
Time out. But at the same time, what was the whole premise of this whole thing? Where are we at on the food chain?
We're still
Are we-
below.
Hold on,
Yeah.
are we superior? Who's superior? Right?
okay,
hold on.
Apparently,
So with
we
them-
not getting hired.
Right.
Apparently, we snaking each
So
other.
so hold on. What you do is, since you're not superior, Martin was basically trying to get everybody on the same level.
Same
So
fucking-
once
He
we're on the
wanted
same
everybody
hold on,
to
hold on,
be
hold on.
consistent.
Hold on. Once we're on the
Listen,
same level,
listen.
then some of our attributes will then rise
I'll tell
above
y'all-
others.
Well, you
Look at sports.
you just shot yourself in the foot with that
How?
argument.
Can I tell you what Martin
Because Martin Luther King seeked acceptance. Malcolm X was like, fuck that.
Well, Martin saw the
We
bigger
are who
picture,
we
bro.
are.
By any means
we
necessary.
are better than y'all.
By
any means necessary.
He started
Right.
the race war, motherfucker.
It ain't no race
No,
war.
It is.
No,
It is.
the race war has already been started.
He trying to-
We were beaten.
No.
We were hanged.
Yes.
We were stripped from
Yeah.
our ancestors.
Right.
Our women were raped.
Yeah,
The race war already started.
yeah.
Why we need to band with the motherfuckers who seek to tear us down from the beginning?
All right, Julius Campbell.
No, I
let's
mean,
bring
that's still a
each
perspective,
other
yeah.
up.
Okay, now let me tell you what Martin was trying to do. Can I say what Martin was trying to do? Can I say the right thing Martin was trying to do, bro?
Go ahead.
Martin felt like for us to live in a world that hated us, right? We don't need to form into them, but we got to carry ourselves in a different manner, right? We got to carry ourselves in a way that's acceptable. So when we do get inside, then we take over. That's why Martin was murdered in the first place. They saw the potential of what Martin Luther King was doing. And if you think about it, Malcolm
X was murdered.
Malcolm X was murdered by the Nation
No,
of
no, no.
Islam.
That's the FBI who
Oh, no,
set it
no,
up
no.
to make it
Come
look
on,
like
come
he
on,
was
come on.
murdered by his own people.
FBI sat outside of the place Malcolm was murdered, right? They said we're not gonna kill him because Isaiah, what's his name?
I don't know.
Elijah Muhammad.
Let's make it look
Elijah
like his
Muhammad
own people
already-
took him out.
No, come on. Elijah Muhammad already wanted Malcolm dead because he saw what Malcolm was doing. Malcolm changed his whole look on everything and flip-flopped to what Martin was basically on. So Elijah had Malcolm killed. There was black niggas killed Malcolm X.
No,
yes,
that's what
did,
they wanted
bro.
it to look like,
Bro, I'm telling you, if you read,
the FBI
So we
control.
need-
FBI
Here's the
definitely
episode
murdered.
or what?
It's a
FBI
conspiracy.
definitely murdered black people. Murdered potentially big black people. They murdered tons of them. They did. But Malcolm X was killed by the Nation of Islam. You can Google it. I swear to God, you can Google it.
It was
I swear
conspired to
Muhammad.
look that way.
But see,
it was,
we can't-
it was conspired
We
to
can't
look
take
that
that.
way.
We can't take that because just like the way that cocaine was brought into the street.
Whoa,
through
don't
us-
change it up.
No,
Don't change
I'm
it
not
up.
changing it up. What I'm
Stay.
saying, what I'm saying is that there was a white hand that orchestrated. If you're saying a black
don't know
person
what you're
killed,
talking about.
what I'm saying is that if a black person killed
do more
Malcolm X,
research, bro.
a government hand
Yeah.
What
went
research
that way.
you got?
I know
I got
that.
tons of research.
But what
I can
research
tell
you got?
I can tell you when Malcolm X he went to prison, right? Where did he change? He went to prison. When he got out of prison, he changed his whole outlook on everything. He went from radical to actually accepting.
He wasn't radical.
He
when,
was.
He wasn't radical when he went into prison.
Yes, he was.
No,
He was
He
radical.
was a criminal.
Yeah, he was a smooth, he
Yeah.
was just a regular ass criminal.
no.
He
regular
went to
criminal.
prison.
No.
He came out Muslim,
Nah.
and then
Did
he
you
went,
read
when
the
he was
book?
in the Muslim faith.
You got to read the
Then
book,
he went
man.
to Mecca and changed.
Okay,
his
yeah,
whole
that's
faith.
where it was.
He left the
It
nation.
was Mecca. It was Mecca.
He
Where
left the
he
nation.
came back from Mecca. Yeah, Mecca left the nation. That's when Elijah Muhammad wanted Malcolm X killed, bro. The niggas that murdered fucking Malcolm X was not the FBI. FBI was going to, believe me, they was going to kill
What
the
makes
nigga.
you think they
but
wouldn't
Nation
team
of
up and do
Islam
it
already
together?
wanted him dead.
They did it
Because
together.
I've actually went into the shit and read about it. Nigga.
So have we.
No, you haven't.
Bring
'Cause
it.
you don't. Okay, you don't know that. You don't know
We're
that.
taking him on his word. But earlier, our words about who's applying where didn't count because we have no facts.
Right.
It doesn't.
It's sitting in front of us.
But
We could, like I said, we got to come back because we came to this episode originally to talk about other shit.
Yes,
we gonna both come back. So what we gonna cover is we gonna cover like, do black people get a fair shake and shit? Like,
We
what was
don't.
it?
We
All right,
don't.
I
we
mean-
gonna come back with numbers, right? We gonna come back with numbers.
but why?
No, we're gonna come back with numbers about how many black businesses and how successful black businesses are. We're gonna come back with that.
But what did the episode?
Doesn't matter.
What did Killer Mike's episode teach us about that shit? He put that out there for us already.
And I just fucking said that though. I literally just said everything he said from that episode fucking 10 minutes ago, dog. I just said it.
So I'm saying, what do we need to bring numbers for? We have a
Because
disadvantage.
all of us are arguing here with no. We need solid numbers to have a fair argument.
Solid
And when we
numbers,
don't got
solid
numbers,
numbers.
solid numbers.
Solid
We don't
numbers.
need numbers.
We are the
You've
numbers.
never been discriminated against in your life because you're black, Pierre?
Yes, I probably have.
Okay.
So don't-
you never felt like you didn't get a fair shake just because the way you looked?
I have.
So that's
That's your
facts.
numbers. Those
Right.
are your numbers.
You need.
But y'all are telling me,
that's
y'all are
one.
telling me we don't have black pharmacists.
That's all of us.
No, we're-
Everybody, okay. Everybody in here Say if you've ever felt like you've been racially discriminated
We're
against,
all black.
and not got a fair shake.
We're all black.
So we speaking for the
We're
masses.
But hold on. But the fact is,
No,
Think we the only black people in America that
There's
exist?
real numbers.
Hold on.
There's real numbers.
What
that
is-
we can look at.
Who makes the
Hold on.
numbers? Who makes the numbers?
We can look that up.
Who makes
too.
the numbers?
Bro, I don't. Like
That's
I said,
just
we
like
have
motherfuckers
nothing
going
right
to
here.
Wikipedia.
That's like me
trying
saying-
to figure out facts.
That's like me saying,
You
what was
can
the name of the nigga that
Wikipedia.
shot Malcolm
Yes.
X? Who knows? Who knows?
Hold
the
on.
name?
No.
Hold on. So this gonna say this. Facts is there is black pharmaceutical businesses.
Yeah, it's a fact.
There are black businesses.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody said there wasn't.
They're saying they're not as big
Wait,
as
let
the
Mo
white
finish.
pharmaceuticals.
Let Mo finish.
Hold on.
Let Mo
It's
finish.
not.
Martin,
We can agree on that.
Let Mo finish.
But y'all are saying there's no black
Mo
people
hasn't finished
applying to
yet.
them. Y'all saying
Hold on,
like weird
Mo
shit
has
with
not
that these
finished.
numbers, bro.
Black schools, right?
Mo, you're in
Yes.
school, bro.
There's black communities, right?
Right.
What are we doing to build those communities? Yeah, we keep fucking ourselves, but what are we doing to build the communities? Where do y'all reside at? North, east, south?
South, all over.
Bro, we're not talking about
Hold on.
fixing
No,
shit
I get that.
today.
I
Like,
get that. I understand that. But overall, why not continue to build up the HBCUs,
Exactly.
the black community, the black convenience stores,
I'm
the
saying.
black stores?
But I'm contradicting myself because I think
everybody.
everybody's equal. But I said when it comes
Everybody's
to education,
not
Everybody's
fucking
not
equal,
equal.
bro. If you believe that,
I said
you
I didn't. I said I push that everybody is equal. That's how I push it.
Okay,
that's how I push it. And
I thought you just got through saying everybody's equal. I was like, no.
as far as education, I'm saying that we do need to put back our black kids back into black colleges. I agree with that. But I'm not trying to segregate niggas. I'm just saying as far as school, we need to stop spreading all our knowledge to white-only schools when black schools are doing just as good, bro. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you how to fix this. I had a biggest argument with a female friend of mine that I really respect her opinion. We had just finished watching Black Panther, right? $1 billion movie made by black directors, all that. Excellent. I love it. I hated the part at the end when he wanted to bring all the technology we had built, everything that we had established over there, and give it to the world. Give it to the world.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I hated
makes
that.
sense
That
now,
makes
yeah.
Bro,
sense, though.
I know, but I hated that because that was just a direct representation of how our people are.
Yes.
They try to paint us as, listen, they try to paint us, but listen, they try to paint us as savages, the people who don't care, the violent ones,
And if
the
you-
people that, but
I see what you're saying.
evidently, no, that
You
just
look
showed me
violent right now.
everything. I've had this, listen,
Let me
I
say
had
it.
this argument before. We can break it down to on a smaller scale. Panhandling.
No. Keep that Black Panther.
No.
though. That's big, though. That's big.
I'm going back to that. Panhandling. If you see somebody panhandling on Lake Travis, West Austin, you in the wrong place. You know, oh, no, I'm not. These people out here got money. They financially stable. They're the upper high class.
Right.
But they're going to roll their fucking windows up and act like they don't see you and not give you a dime. Go panhandle in the lower middle class. This mother could have just went and buy a $17 box of chicken with her last $20 and will hand you $2 or $3 out the window even though she don't got it.
Yeah.
And those people look like us because we are that type of people.
Can I say?
But that's the Martin Luther King effect. That's the Martin Luther King effect.
Bro, you killing it.
I see.
No,
I see
the
where
world.
that
Y'all
is
killing the world.
that's the world period. That's the Martin Luther King effect. We look out for the people that we need to look out for, and that's what we should do.
Yes.
Martin Luther King wanted to look out for everyone. I put it in myself in my perspective. I stopped giving the white panhandlers. Don't get them shit. And I was I give them panhandler $5, $6, $10, whatever I got.
Yeah.
But if you ain't black, I'm not giving you shit. Because we need to start
Putting back into
our people. I don't care what he do. He might go buy some crack. But I'm giving from my heart. If he feel like that's what he needs to do to get through his day,
right.
This guy.
then that is what it
My
is.
brother.
But don't go to a HBCU.
Bro,
No, I love HBCU.
listen though. May I just say one thing? The only reason I thought it was a good idea for Wakanda to help the world, nigga, was because now after we got what we got, right, we on top of the world. Why not help the fucking earth, nigga, right? Why not help humans, nigga, mankind, nigga? Why not help mankind with the shit we got now, right? Because if you don't, you're gonna destroy the earth trying to take care of your own. We got our own. We fixed. We safe. No. We safe. We got all our shit together. We got total control. We got total control of the knowledge we give out. Let's do the bare minimum to help everybody else. We still on top. Cause now we on top. We got everything, nigga.
Yeah.
Why not help everybody else? Why be selfish and keep our resources?
Because
right?
they got top. They got everything right now. And how often do they put back
It's
into
not.
us?
It's not an us against them.
No, yes,
more.
it is.
Not like that.
Yes, it is.
Not like that.
Yes, it is.
Bro. Nah.
Yes, it is.
We gonna
are
destroy
the only
everybody else trying to
culture.
say right
We are the
now.
only culture who gain success and think about helping other motherfuckers.
Which
before
is
we help
right.
ourselves.
No.
Bullshit.
I should let you finish.
White people help white people.
Yeah, all right.
Iranians help Iranians.
Yes.
Indians help Indians.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are the only race who say, fuck our people and invest our money into the other motherfuckers. We need to stop doing that. We can build up black HBCUs.
Facts.
We can build up black businesses, black banks, black communities.
Pharmaceuticals?
Pharmaceutical companies,
pharmacies,
if we invest in ourselves.
Yeah.
LeBron James,
Yeah.
Stephen Curry, Anthony Davis, all these people we look up to
Right. No, they got
with millions of dollars. See, before the problem was we didn't have. You can't go to war without the finance behind it.
right.
We have it now. We have black athletes. We have black actors. We have black entrepreneurs, black business owners.
Tons of
black. We got all kinds of
We
shit.
the Forbes top.
We
ten.
have
we have
what,
a lot.
bro.
Africans are
I'm gonna
rich
put
as
it like
fuck.
this.
So what do you mean we don't
We
got
can.
farmers?
We can.
Africans
all,
ain't
That's on them,
Africans
though.
ain't
we
us,
can. We
bro.
can start. We
That's
can
basically
start.
what
We
There's
he's
big
saying,
black
we can
farms.
become-
There's
we
big black
can-
farms. I
now
don't give a fuck. Nobody.
We have the money.
But
to
it's what he's
finance
saying,
it.
though. We have the finance.
I get it.
Now we have the money to finance it. Think about this. You can start from the poor. Take this is my plan. Every black family donate into one pot. So you take every black family, we start with $5. Every black family donate $5 to this fund in each state. Every black family put $5 in this fund. Think about how many black people are in each state. $5. That's the minimum. We just gonna go with $5. $5. You think how many millions that's gonna be for each state?
Right.
We can build our own elementary.
But that's if
We can
everybody
build
do it,
our own
yeah.
middle schools. We can build our own high schools, and we can build several 10 to 15, 20 mega universities that support us, teach all these elementaries. Look, that's why I love what LeBron just did. That school he just built.
Yes.
Bro, it teaches us about finance. It teaches us about credit, how to finance. I mean, not how to finance, but how to build ourselves up to where we're not going through school. Our mama sent us to college. She can't afford it.
He even
So she
provides
send us
food. He even provides food, too.
But-
Put us
Bus
in
free,
debt.
Yeah.
Put us behind,
Real good,
and
man.
then we don't
We
know
tight.
how to get out of it.
Hey, we tight, man. We tight.
It's cool.
Martin, man.
Like, bro, like,
I feel
Well, no, but I feel what he's saying. Like that's
we
something.
have what we need to become where we need to be, superior.
So next
of other
episode,
races.
we
Not
gonna
about
come
being
back.
Racist, it's about taking care of us.
Next episode,
Period.
Deck's argument is that we don't have, I think, right, that we don't have the big farm that we need. Like we don't have like the statistics
we have
say.
everything
No,
we
what
need.
he's saying
I'm
is
saying we
we
don't.
have-
get
Hey,
a
we
fair
run
shake.
out of time. Yeah, no. So we don't have what? We don't have.
We don't have a fair shake. That's
Okay.
all I'm saying.
Okay, I agree with that. But I'm saying, all right, well,
The fair shake is deeper than everybody else.
I feel like the fair shake is a lot. I feel like we do a lot for ourselves that we don't need as fair shake. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah,
We
but
don't-
so I'm not trying to drag this out.
Yeah, yeah.
What he was saying was we finally have the resources. We finally have all
Bro,
of this stuff.
and I
but
said that.
but
Yeah, but what?
we still aren't helping. There's still not
We
enough
agree
of
on
us
that.
out there that
Yeah.
aren't helping each other out. That's
But
basically what he was trying to get his
What
point
I'm saying
across.
is, but there is a lot of. But I'm saying what I'm saying is there's a way more black businesses than we think there
yes
aren't.
now, but not enough.
I have a
What is
black
enough?
business, so
What
I
we talking
agree
about?
with that. What I'm saying is that we have enough to look out for self.
Each
Yeah,
other,
and
yes,
bro, I agree with that though.
but not as a
What
whole.
I'm saying is, in the bigger picture, separation is not gonna get us to where we want to be. That's all I'm saying. We'll come back next time.
Okay, when the Mexicans come together, y'all see what I'm talking
Right.
about. They gonna do it.
In
Hey.
They gonna
running
do
the
it.
drug game.
Hey.
They gonna do it.
$400 million.
Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about when the
drug
Mexicans come
Hey.
together. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. I'm telling
All
you
right,
that.
man. Well, that was the episode. That's I guess that's where I wanted it, man. Y'all, that was good. Everybody got. You know what? We're gonna come back for part 2, man. See, y'all gonna see Dex again. Y'all gonna see my brother again because he agrees with everything. I might see the whole cast again, man. Y'all want to give y'all social media out, man? Bubby, you wanna go
Nope.
first?
Twitter.
Your name's
Twitter.
out there,
I'm
yeah.
on Paul on Jog on Twitter. Trap House Couture on Snap. That's just trash. Yeah.
You got Steve.
I'm good. I'll pass.
Hey, everybody follow DMD Lawn Rescue on Instagram and on Facebook. DMD. Lawn rescue.
Saving your line, bitch. I mean, that ain't the slogan. I said that. My bad. Sorry, my bad. My bad. My bad. That ain't my bad. I'm not paid. I'm not attached to that, so that's just me saying. That's just me. So he will say, I seen it. Me does good work, man. All right, whatever. B. Go ahead.
Bill Gluckman's down with the bitches and hoes.
Nah, I don't want no social media, nothing. I'm good on social media.
Y'all tune in, man. Y'all tune in. I try to put everybody's social media in the link below.
You can put that on.
RP Big Jew again, man. Rest in peace. Shit. Catch y'all next time, man.
Yeah, ran out of words, mixing these birds from the suburbs. Yeah, my cousins are killers, McGilla gorilla, I'm killing these birds. Murder. Riding the wave, gorillas you nave, niggas gon' love you. They don't. Smashing pads, baby you easy, niggas won't cuff you. Nah. Hey, remember, health is wealth. Follow your boy on Snap, Pierre No French Show, Instagram, Pierre No French. Mixtape for my friends dropping soon. Yeah, that's a wrap.